Not only is there Shanghai-style coffee, but there's also Shanghai-style pastries. For many people, the sweet butterfly cookies and small square buttercream cakes are happy childhood memories. Located on Xinqiao Road, Dada Food Factory still produces these familiar flavors.
My name is Yang Jun. I'm the factory director of Shanghai Dada Food. At this time, my pastry chefs are making the fresh morning snacks. On my first day of work, I arrived at the gate of the factory. And I didn't even know it was a factory because from the outside, it looked like the old houses around it. It was quite surprising.
Yang, who was born in the 80s, wasn't deterred by this dwelling-turned-factory. He wanted to carry on the legacy of Dada's Western snacks into the present, so he stayed and took over as the factory director. This is like a paradise of childhood memories. Each snack's secrets are carefully guarded by a master. The master chef slices the cake up like an ancient warrior. These days, there aren't many time-honored brands still making these buttercream cakes. The cream, made from pure natural butter, has a soft taste. The floral decorations are also very much of old Shanghai. Can you see the Baroque swan pattern? There's another thing that brings a sense of nostalgia. Back then, if you couldn't afford a box of buttercream cakes, you could buy the cutting scraps by weight. Did you know they still do that? The pastry chef with the white eyebrows, his specialty is butterfly cookies. He's been making them for more than 40 years. When making the dough, he must adjust for the ambient temperature and weather changes. It can only be made by hand. The butter and sugar-filled dough is being continuously flattened, folded, flattened, and cut. It becomes a warm and pliable quilt in the hands of the master. It's hard to imagine that this is what it looks like before it's baked.
In big factories, these would be made on assembly lines. Here, however, one chef does the work of 3 to 4 people. The result is a smaller output. It's hard work.
The happy butterfly cookies are waltzing every day to nostalgic ballads. They must dance until their surfaces are golden yellow with a hint of caramel color. Then they are done. This is very difficult. It looks like a classic pastry, but the truth is, the ingredients, the way they are made, and even the taste are quietly changing.
I remember once we had a big birthday party for my father. I made a cream cake for him. When some of his friends ate the cake, they said it reminded them of the good old days in the past. Oh boy, those were happy times.
Land in the city center is getting more expensive. This small vintage snack-making factory will need to relocate soon. Young Jun is looking forward to it, but he's also a little worried.
You know, these snacks aren't as fancy or as colorful as the new ones you get elsewhere. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned that this will become a lost art.